the master of embedded commands. Most people have heard of embedded commands, or at the very least, this thing called NLP, or perhaps covert hypnosis. It's commonly believed that this type of covert persuasion is kind of like black magic, or black arts or some advanced CIA-based mind control, kind of like the MK Ultra program, particularly the embedded command. As it's generally taught, it's kind of a secret hack into somebody's brain. Like if you are a real estate agent and you walk around the house, you don't look at the customers, but you say, "Well, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, buy now. You've seen how well this house meets your needs, and buy now. You may be wondering if you want to proceed or not." Allegedly, when the ninja persuader says, "buy now," the customers are supposed to drop into a trance and mindlessly sign the contract. And this is what I used to think as well, way back when I first heard about this stuff. But then I saw a guy actually using commands, not fake commands like NLP goofs and other amateurs. He was using them in their natural habitat. I was fascinated by this guy. I rewatched a few of this guy's older stuff just to make sure. And yep, this dude was dropping in embedded commands everywhere, like a boss. And the way he was using them so naturally, so elegantly, he reminded me of something, of how NLP, or more importantly, covert hypnosis, was reverse engineered from Milton Erickson. It wasn't created in a laboratory. Covert hypnosis, including the alleged magic bullet of embedded commands, was reverse engineered from people who naturally used them, like the previously mentioned master of embedded commands. He didn't study embedded commands. He was using them as part of his natural speech, and he wasn't hiding them. Yes, they were embedded, but only linguistically. When he said his embedded commands, he wanted everybody in his audience to hear them. But he truly believed that if his audience followed his commands, they would benefit. Under that scenario, why would you want to hide them? When he said them, he would pause, say them like a boss, his eyes would light up, and he acted like he was telling people to find hidden treasure, or he was like telling little kids to eat more ice cream. Now, who is this mad man using embedded commands like a boss? An algebra teacher. An algebra teacher who won tons of teaching awards because he loved teaching. He loved algebra. And he loved sharing his love of teaching and algebra as he taught algebra. And his commands were like this: so when you practice algebra at home, it's important to write down the equations. Because when you write down the equations, you'll be able to remember them a lot easier. And those commands were things he very much wanted his students to do. And he wanted them to know he wanted them to do them. So when you can use commands like this, you will significantly increase your charisma. And you will also have a lot of fun. And you like to have fun, don't you? To learn more, visit mindpersuasion.com/embedded-commands.